Welcome back to The Hideout. We are the usual rejects. My name is Neco, aka Prince Productions.
My name is Dr. Thick, aka Kevin Lopez. You know as your boy as a thick boy. Anyways.
And I am APS Entertainment, also known as Christian. And one day the entertainment will be gone.
Gone.
And of course, this is a show where we talk about film and TV news every single week. And today we are talking AGATHA, we are talking Spider-Man, we are talking Megalopolis, we are talking AGATHA again. I don't know why I said it twice. We were talking Terminator, we were talking Dune, we were talking about it all as per usual. There are timestamps down below. My boys, how are you guys doing today?
My tummy hurts, and I need Pepto-Bismol.
What the fuck do you mean?
Not feeling gassy.
I don't know. Did you eat chili beans?
No. Speaking of gas, Marvel Studios has released a lot of information regarding their upcoming schedule, i.e. certain release dates and certain title changes. First of all, Daredevil Born Again will only have 9 episodes and will be releasing in March of 2025, and they've also got a new logo. Thoughts before I continue?
I mean, there was no fucking way in hell they were gonna get that 18 episode count after like it's not even necessarily the reshoots, they were just redoing everything.
Yeah.
The logo's alright. I feel like a lot of people are gushing over it. I think it's okay. Kinda looks cool. Fan made.
I mean, I think no, I don't know. I think the old one I like the old one because it's more dynamic, but I mean, this one makes sense, I guess. I don't know. There's not too much of a difference. At least it's not Comic Sans.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in terms of the trailer itself, obviously, an event has been happening, and people have seen the trailer, and they are saying that it includes bloody action sequences, something along the lines of Matt saying something like, the whole system against you. It's often David versus Goliath, lawyer stuff. Somewhere in the trailer, somebody asks him, "What kind of lawyer are you?" And he just goes, "A really good one," as he puts on a broken pair of sunglasses. Glasses. Classic Matt stuff.
I can't even lie, that last part's kind of cringe. But, bloody violence.
Yeah, but it's Charlie Cox.
Oh.
But it's Charlie Cox, so it's going to look cool.
Sure, it'll look cool for a trailer.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the logo right now. It actually looks pretty cool. It shows the towns in the back, or some type of mountains in the back.
They're like skyscrapers.
Yeah.
Like skyscrapers. It's kind of cool, actually. That's pretty cool. Honestly, I wouldn't complain about that.
I'm just a grumpy old man. You don't know this.
He is. He is just a grumpy old man. Other release dates. Ironheart will release on Disney Plus next year.
Ew.
Don't give a fuck. Sorry.
Even though it was filmed like 2 years ago.
Oh my lord!
Right?
2 years ago.
Right.
When did? Yeah, because Wakanda came out
like 2 years ago.
2023. Yeah, but yeah, about 2 years ago.
I thought
Give
it was,
or take, year and a half.
I thought it came out in 2022.
I mean, either way, no, I don't know. Is it? Wait, hold on. When did Wakanda Forever come out?
I thought it was 2022.
Was it not 2023?
I think it was
Wakanda
2022.
Forever.
I don't think it was 2023.
Oh my gosh, it was 2022. That means it was filmed 2 years ago. Wow. Well, that sucks.
Yeah,
That's tough.
Honestly, I'm being honest here. I'm not even excited for Ironheart. Honestly, I don't care. I don't give enough fucks about him.
I'm sorry, who is though?
I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised it's still coming out. I thought they canned it, but I guess not.
I guess it's like, yeah, we'll salvage it just to make maybe some people will like him. Like, nah, dog. You can't save it, dog. Like, she did her role in Wakanda. That's it. Let her be. Just let her go. Let her go.
Yeah.
I don't think it deserves. Is it good? It's gonna be a movie, right?
No, it's a show.
Okay. Never mind. So like, a show. Ew. Like, what do we do to show her about what she does for her life? And actually, they can just show her probably building the fucking machine and how she did it, how the fact that, before and after the Wakanda stuff.
Yeah, but that's boring.
It probably will. I'm pretty sure it takes place after the Wakanda stuff.
But kind of cool to show before how she figured out how to make that big atomic thingy-mabob for the government. I'll say that's kind of cool. But after that, I think it should be no more than like 5 episodes. There you go. Boom. Done. No one cares. There you go. 5 episodes. There you go. Shoo,
there you
shoo.
go. Boom. Done.
Shoo, shoo.
Yeah, no one even likes the character from the comics. Like, I don't think I've ever heard anyone go, "Oh, I like her." Like, and let alone, "Oh my gosh, Riri Williams is my favorite character." Like, everyone despises that character. And honestly, I didn't mind her in Wakanda. Like, I actually liked her. Did she need to be in the movie? No. Was it super forced for setup? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But she wasn't annoying.
I mean, that's just that's just a testament to
Coogler.
Yeah, direction, acting. Like you said, did she need to be there? Probably not.
No.
But we've also gotten a release date for Agatha, now titled Agatha All Along, and I have a list here of all the names, the previous names, right? First, it was called. Hold on, as I pull this list up, wherever this list is, it's somewhere.
Damn, bro, you lost the list.
Okay. First, it was Agatha House of Harkness.
Uh-huh.
Then it was Agatha Coven of Chaos. Then it was Agatha Darkhold Diaries. Then it was Agatha the Lying Witch with Great Wardrobe.
What the?
And then, very, very, very recently, that title, Agatha the Lying Witch with Great Wardrobe, was changed to Agatha All Along, premiering September 18th on Disney+.
What was the first one?
Wow. House of Harkness.
Agatha the House
Darkness?
of
Darkness?
A House of Arthas.
Is it
and what was the second one?
Coven of Chaos.
I can probably see it coming to Chaos or the first one. What the fuck does a wardrobe have to do with it?
Oh, it's like a
I don't know.
play on Narnia.
The Lion.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes the Lion, the Witch. But wow, why are there so many? And the last 2 were changed within the span of like a day. Because Marvel had tweeted about the Lion, the Witch, Great Wardrobe, and then deleted the tweet, and then All Along came out.
I think it was a marketing gimmick.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I mean, okay, think about it, right? Like the first 3 like sound like actual like names for like a show, but then you have like the 4th one, which is like a pun, and it's obviously bad. And then the final title is gonna be, it was Agatha All Along. Like, this was the title all along.
Yeah, I guess.
I think it was a big.
Good, really.
I think it was a big marketing gimmick, and it's like a big joke. Like I think they.
It just
it's a play on words. It was
just
Agatha all
good.
along.
Bro, imagine they were just playing cards
good,
and
man.
they were just gambling on the name, going, "What should we call it?" Like, let's roll some fucking dice to see what we call the name. It's like Grand Shambo with that shit.
Surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. The amount of times it's changed.
Less excited about this than I am for Ironheart.
Ironheart?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, yeah, same. I think I don't. I mean, Agatha's cool and all, but she's one of those characters that I think just works better as a side character. Like, that's because I think it's a character like the less you know, the better. There's. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm going crazy. It's just weird. I don't know. But speaking of weird, Squid Game Season 2 will release in December. I know how much you two love Squid Game.
Fuck Squid Game.
Yeah, fuck Squid Game.
I think you should actually watch it to understand. Because because I know I'm gonna throw you guys under the bus. Well, more so Christian. You remember you didn't like Invincible before you saw it, but then you watched it and you're like, wow, this is really good. Now, are you gonna have that same effect with Squid Game? I don't think so, but I think you should still check it out.
I mean, maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
One
Bro,
day, when the
for-
entertainment.
But is
I'll
Squid
force
Game
him
as
to
good as
watch it.
Invincible? Probably not.
Well, I don't. You're never gonna know unless you watch it.
But do I really have time for how long is the
Huh?
show? How many episodes is the show?
I don't know. 6.
Do
7,
I really have
8?
time for that?
Yes. You watch Invincible. You can watch Squid Game.
But like Invincible, like he and
No,
he-
no. You can. You're going to watch
It's-
Squid Game.
it's a cartoon.
No. I will.
I
I
like
will.
cartoon.
I will chain you down to a chair and play Squid Game for you.
But I like cartoon.
For
Wait, is Squid Game a cartoon?
yes, yes, it is. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I think I'll check it out. Then.
There you go.
Damn.
There's
Is it
one
gonna
way
be with
you
the
can-
same
you
guy?
can- Yeah, same dude.
okay.
Same
Same
main
dude.
guy.
Okay.
Same dude. Except he has red hair now. He dyed his
Ah,
hair. Because he's a cool
Bro
guy.
became
He's a
Markiplier.
He's a
K-pop
cool
artist.
guy. Yeah,
Bro
because he's a
became-
cool guy.
Bro became Markiplier, Korean Markiplier, which I think Markiplier is Korean, right? I think so.
I don't know. Markiplier ethnicity.
he's white.
In officer. Yeah. Well, he's of South Korean descent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, it's like another wannabe Markiplier.
Okay. All right. I don't know if you guys are known, but there's this little filmmaker. He's kind of indie. His name is Francis Ford Coppola, right?
Uh-huh.
Directed a couple things. He is recently made a movie called Megalopolis, which the first trailer just dropped for. Jesus Christ, this film looks insane. The visual aesthetic is wow. It's like a trip, and obviously big name, old good dude now. He's made a shit ton of movies. Very, very prolific filmmaker. This trailer is incredible, but there's a lot of reports about how he would just go in his trailer for hours and just smoke weed.
Damn.
and things just wouldn't be filmed because he'd just be high off his ass.
Oh my god.
You think he just smoked it
This
because he
is
got
crazy.
nervous for the role?
Bro's like 80 or 90. There's no way he got nervous.
He probably did. Bro, what was the last time he directed a movie?
That's a good question.
If I didn't do
Wait.
something for 20 years and they were like, here's $200 million, I would shit myself.
Yeah, but like his daughter directs all the time. Like
Yeah, but his
probably shows up to
dog-
her sets.
Yeah, but like, it's
Okay.
different to be like in control of like all that money and all the thing. Oh. And it's like
Yeah,
such a different time where it's like when he was making movies, there wasn't like that many rules. Like Apocalypse Now will not fucking happen today with the amount of shit that they did on that set. Like there's things you have to do now. Everything's very like
Yeah, but seemingly that's the case with this film, bro. Bro's just high off his ass the whole time. Also, there's reports that like there's scenes that take place at a night bar or a club or something like that, and there was women, and he like tried to kiss them to try to get him like into character or something like that.
oh my
Crazy.
god.
He's 80. He's 85, by the way. This guy's 80. I mean, he's a great filmmaker, obviously, but
Yeah,
and
but-
very huge family lineage.
A little bit of a
But no, but this trailer is insane though. Like the amount of things shown in this, wow. This is gonna be good. And it's releasing later this year. Yeah, that's gonna be an experience. Maybe he was nervous. Maybe he's just a shy little boy.
A shy little big
I don't
boy.
know.
Maybe he's so scared that he talks so much shit about like all the Marvel movies. Like if his movie's ass, oh fuck.
Oh wow. Well, there's actually bad news regarding his films. Maybe. So Kane's just happened. I googled his name, and a recent article is is from an hour ago that the movie is a little bit controversial.
Why?
I mean, not controversial. I've gotten my words mixed up. It's getting mixed reviews.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to say. So,
continue.
It's a very different thing. Yeah, he's getting mixed reviews. It's getting mixed reviews.
What are some of the reviews?
There's not much there. I mean, these are just people are not allowed to report on these type of stuff yet. It just premiered at the film festival.
Yeah, they have to wait for the.
Some people are saying
embargo.
Some people are saying it's staggeringly ambiguous, absolute madness, bafflingly shallow. So there's a lot of. Wow.
Damn.
Maybe if you weren't smoking weed and actually weren't being a pompous dick, maybe you would actually have control over your movie. Oh my god, Jesus Christ!
Well, I mean, he did finance this film.
So. That is, dude. That's even scarier. What the fuck? What are you doing smoking weed, bro? It's your fucking money. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
In like 10, 15 years, bro's gonna kick the can, man. He's just trying to live life.
He's gonna kick the can.
He's gonna kick the can soon, man.
Oh my god,
bro, just trying to have a good time.
Well, he went to the mode of like, I don't care no more. Just do whatever. I'm gonna smoke this shit in the back. Y'all do your shit.
Okay, I have two questions. First of all, what I forgot what this movie's even about.
I couldn't explain to you. It's like surrealism and there's death and it's a city and I don't know. I tried to understand what it was
about. And then second of all,
a lot of
do you think this will be another Babylon thing?
I hope not. I don't think so because this isn't based in reality. So I don't think so. I hope not. I did not like Babylon, by the way. I'm sorry.
Babylon,
yeah.
Babylon.
Yeah. That's this guy's film. Like I said, just a small indie filmmaker smoking weed on set.
Well, technically that is an indie film.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, just a small budget of $120 million, though, right?
So here we go. This is a PSA. Don't do drugs because you might lose $120 million. And don't be pretentious.
Personal money. Don't spend that much, especially if it's your own personal money. Hell no.
Yeah, don't.
Bro, he's stupid rich.
I know, but
his family is the fucking richest family in Hollywood, man. Him and his daughter are like huge filmmakers. This fool don't care about 120 million. He just cares about how much weed he gets.
And apparently being weird to women. Oh, my AirPods just died.
Yeah.
Why?
And apparently being weird with women. But it's Megalopolis. Moving on from that, there was a film though at Cannes that got some very, very good reviews, and by good reviews I mean it's currently sitting at a 90%. Oh, it debuts for 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. It had a 7-minute standing ovation. People are describing it as one of the best prequels ever made, a visual masterpiece, an amazing performance from their lead actress, who only has 30 lines of dialogue in this film. And that is Furiosa, a Mad Max story. Oh. I can't lie. When this film was announced, I don't... Okay, look. I don't know about you guys, right? Mm-hmm. But Mad Max Fury Road, it was a cool film. Did it, like, change my life? Not particularly. Like, I don't know. Like, I understand, like, you know, like, why people like it, but it didn't blow me away or anything. And but I don't know, there's a lot of big fans. What's your experience with the Mad Max franchise and Furiosa for that matter?
Well, I've seen all of them. I watched them when I was like middle school, like the original trilogy, like the Mel Gibson trilogy. Yeah, the first one, it's okay. Nothing really happens in that movie. And in fact, I don't even think it's like the apocalypse yet in that movie. I don't think it's till Road Warrior, and Road Warrior I remember was pretty good. Thunderdome, a little too goofy. But Fury Road, man, oh, I love that movie. Like, I love that movie. I'm one of those like cultists for that film. Like, I adore that movie so much. Yes. Even though it's not even really a Mad Max movie, it's a Furiosa movie. But I'm okay with it.
It is more of a Furiosa movie.
It's a good movie.
No, it's a great film. Furiosa was, she was fantastic. I mean, Charlize Theron, she killed it with the role.
She even shaved her head.
Right.
That's commitment.
She even shaved her head. Tom Hardy was a side character.
And he really was. I still liked him in that movie a lot, though.
Perfectly. He was really fun in that film. Just a lot of him just grunting, if you think about it.
Yeah, just a silly man doing silly grunts.
That's all it is. Just a silly man doing silly grunts. What?
I mean, okay, so I'm excited for Furiosa, but I've said it before on the podcast. The trailers have not excited me. Like, I know the movie's probably going to be good, but the trailers have just not sold me.
Apparently, the movie's going to be amazing. It says, as per these reviews and the standing ovation, which is kind of crazy. Good for them. I do wish that Charlize Theron came back, though. Even if she's older, I wish she came back. No?
Mm-hmm. I wonder if it's, like, gonna make the same amount of money that, like, Fury Road did. Because, like, that movie made a shitload of money for, like, the type... Like, for an R-rated movie, like, the type of movie it is. It's, like, there's nothing really like it. Like, Mad Max is, like, its own thing, really. I don't know if it's, too late for it to make that type of money again.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, after this whole Kane's situation, the hype has been going up, so I think it might. It might make... Well, okay. Wait. Let me check to see when it's coming out, because that's also going to impact it a lot. Furiosa release date. May 24th, 2024.
Because it's still going to have to compete with Kingdom for a bit.
That's the issue. Kingdom has got a lot of hype right now.
Mm-hmm. That did good. Like, fucking good.
We'll get to that right after this. We will get to that, though. Wow. I think if they released it during summer, it could have easily made it 500 mil. I think. Now that it's releasing next week, I don't know. It might make 500 mil over a period of time, but immediately, I don't think it'll be as big as they anticipated. Maybe. Yeah.
Honestly, I think exactly what you just said is correct. I don't think it's gonna be as big as Fury Road. I don't think it's gonna bomb, but I don't think it's gonna. Well, actually, I don't know how much the budget is on this. It might bomb. They might have. Hopefully, they didn't overshoot their budget.
Was it not? I saw somewhere that it was 200. But
oh my god! Yeah, no. If it's 200, I don't think the movie's gonna make money. In fact,
168. 168.
Oh shit! I don't know. Because even though, like I said earlier, Fury Road, for the type of movie it is, this hard R, like, action, post-apocalyptic movie, it made a lot of money for the type of movie it is, but I've heard rumors that it didn't, like, they spent too much on the marketing or something, and it actually didn't make that much money for the studio. And the only reason they're even doing another one is because of the Oscar, the award praise that movie got. I think it got nominated for, 9 Oscars or something, including Best Picture, which... When was the last... How many fucking big budget, action movies get nominated for Best Picture? Rarely any. Ever. Right? So, I don't know.
Damn. Yeah. Sucks it's not going to make as much as it... Like I said, over time it will make its budget back, but the immediate turnout will... It'll be close to, what Kingdom just debuted it with, which we'll get to later, but it'll be probably close to that. Sucks. But moving on from Furiosa, Christian is very excited. I'm somewhat excited. Will I watch it? One day. Will Christian watch it?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Am I ever gonna watch it? I never know.
Is Kevin gonna watch it? Who is Kevin? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But yes, our next story, I guess staying on the topic of action, a Terminator anime series is coming to Netflix on August 29th.
Okay. Kevin, are you ever watching any of those Terminators?
I've seen the first one, and I know the first one, but I always forget the second. I always forget the second one.
You might have watched the second one. I think the second one is the one that most people have watched.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how does the first one? I forgot how the first one goes. I know he comes there, he goes finds the kid, then they see some fucking weird slimy dude. Is like
no, that's the second one. That's the second one.
Then what the fuck is the first one?
In the first one, Arnold is evil. In the first one, Arnold is trying to kill the kid.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the second one where he protects the kid because that's technically a different version.
Why did he want to kill the kid in the first place?
Well, he was evil, but in the second one they reprogrammed him. Is that what it was? I don't remember. Christian, do you remember?
In the first one?
Yeah.
In the second one, like why he became good? Was it?
Oh, it's because it's like a completely different Terminator. So like they all have like selected like skins, if that makes sense. Like there's only like a few versions of them, and then they sent back that specific model, but it's like a new model, so it's like programmed to do different things than the first one.
I see. I understand.
So the first Terminator dude was evil, and they killed him, and next thing the second one comes out to be the same Terminator,
a better one.
But
same skin, like he. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's a chill guy, and he gives a thumbs up, and he's very encouraging. And he does
do a thumbs up.
I need to watch the first one because I'm like major confused. Why the fuck is he trying to kill the kid?
And then every movie after that in the Terminator franchise is just terrible.
That's what I've seen a lot.
You only need to watch the first two.
I know,
and
seriously.
nothing else. Dark Fate, Salvation. What the fuck?
Is it with the fucking like granny? The granny is a fucking Terminator. Or like some type of like auntie or something like that. It's like a Terminator. Or like I forgot. It's like I'm thinking about the what's it called? No, because there was like some lady goes like trying to bring her daughter or something like that, and it was like fuck, I forgot. I don't remember. I've been seeing this fucking one Terminator thing adding on my ad so many times. What's it called? Like when it was like 20. I think it was 2023 or 2022. But I've never seen this so many ads, and I was like,
I've got no idea.
I don't know what Terminator is this one, but it was just them in the truck, normal fucking Terminator chasing them down. Then I don't know, some grandma, auntie, or whatever shit. Is it also a Terminator thing holding a fucking big ass gun?
I've got no idea.
I don't think at that point that's how you know Terminator.
Lost me,
at that point, that's how you know Terminator has gone too weird.
I know, bro. You lost.
I can't even explain what the fuck I just talked about.
I don't even. Okay. Well, this new one, right, called Terminator Zero, is going to be an 8-episode animated series which revolves around new characters in this universe, multiverse. I don't know anymore. But basically, the year is 2022. A future has raged on between the human survivors, and an endless army of machines. Right, typical Terminator stuff. In 1997, the AI known as Skynet has gained self-awareness and began its war against humanity. And so, caught between the future and this past is a soldier sent back in time to change the fate of humanity. She arrives to 1997 to protect a scientist who works to launch the new AI system designed to compete with Skynet's impending attack on humanity. And so, as they do stuff, there's 3 children that gotta survive. Very classic Terminator type beat stuff. Yeah. But yeah. And Japanese animators on the show, so it is a proper anime. Proper anime. Oh. Production IG, who animated Ghost in the Shell and Psychopaths, are doing this, so it's gonna look good.
Okay.
I'm
We'll see some
down
stuff.
with it.
I was gonna ask like who's the people behind it now, because like depending who's behind animating it, it can be good or bad. But at the same time, it can be like it can pull this move off too of like animation's great, story whack.
We're gonna find out, right?
That's the only way we can find out.
That's the only way to find out.
We'll never know.
But yeah. Moving on from Terminator. We've also gotten a trailer for the Dune prequel series called Dune Prophecy, which takes place 1,000 years before the birth of Paul Atreides. And if you guys have watched this trailer, what do you guys think?
I saw a snippet of it, but y'all already know how much I hate Dune, so I didn't bother looking at it anymore.
Of course.
I don't really look at Dune at all.
We know your history with Dune. Well, I guess I'm the closest you would consider to a Dune franchise enjoyer. I will be honest. I don't know if I've talked about it. Enthusiast. I don't know if I've talked about it. I saw Dune Part 2, and I really liked Dune Part 2. I liked it a lot. Mostly because of the direction. And the story is way simpler than the first one. First one's like whatever to me. The second one's really good. Am I gonna watch the show? Probably not. I did a thing, right? I looked at like an overview of all the books. So like I know what happens in the Dune story. And it's like cool or whatever, but like I don't need to read it or watch it. You know? So yeah, but Dune Prophecy. People are gonna watch it. What were you gonna say?
All I gotta say is one of the greatest literary minds of all time, J.R.R. Tolkien,
Oh my god.
fucking hates Dune as well. Do I even need to say anymore? Alright? Dune is shit. Alright? Dune is fucking shit. Everyone, just say it.
Yeah, but what
Say it with me.
but what does Dr. Seuss think of Dune? What does Dr. Seuss think of Dune, huh?
Dr. Seuss? I don't know, probably. What do you think?
Let me see what that's the only opinion that matters.
See if Dr.
Seuss, if he thinks if it's good.
He just says, it I be.
He likes Dune.
Yeah, but like, Cat in the Hat, Middle Earth. That's not even a comparison.
You're right. Cat in the Hat is way better.
Yeah, you're right.
Dr. Seuss likes Dune.
The Cat in the Hat
I did
should
love
compete
Dr.
against that big
Seuss.
giant worm.
Do you guys have a favorite Dr. Seuss book?
Yeah. All of them. Green eggs and ham, I guess.
Green Eggs and Ham's a good one. That's probably my favorite, even though it's a basic ass answer. I also like To All the Places You Go. Oh my god, that one might actually be my favorite. No, that one's my favorite one.
That's a good one. That's All the Places You Go. That's a good one. Let me see.
Do kids even read Dr.
They're not making another popcorn
Dr.
bucket of the worm.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Obviously,
kids even
Grinch
read
is
Dr.
a classic
Seuss?
one.
Oh yeah, Grinch.
One Fish, Two Fish. It's a good one. Wow.
Oh, Dr.
So Dune, right? Dr. Seuss loves Dune. He's actually the only indication that we know that he liked Dune is because he made like a cover art that's in reference to Dune. Dune. Yeah. So.
Or maybe he hated it so much and he thought he could do better.
Hey,
did you guys think about that?
Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, did you think about that?
That's one interpretation that I would not.
It's not one interpretation; it's the right interpretation. Everything that comes out of my mouth is factual statements.
Okay.
All right. So that's Dune Prophecy coming out soon. Probably to Max.
I prophesize that it's gonna be.
They're gonna make what's it called? The worm cup again, but instead of being a bucket, it's a cup.
Worm cup.
It's a cup. Worm cup.
Yeah. Doom cup.
Worm cup. But going back to Tolkien and Middle Earth, for that matter, Warner Brothers has issued a copyright strike to a fan film. So in 2009, there was a fan film called The Hunt for Golem, obviously the name of the new Lord of the Rings movie. Right after they announced the movie of the same title, the film The fan film had about 13 million views. It's now back up on YouTube, but still, Warner Brothers tried to take it down. What happened here?
Boo.
That was really fucked up.
Yeah, and that's like beloved by the fucking fans, dude. I haven't had a chance to watch it because I was gonna watch it, and then it got taken down, and I was like, "What the fuck happened?" Then I found it.
It sucks. It's not sitting at the same amount of views. Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Golem.
Man,
this is only gonna make him more famous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, and like, look, I'm actually looking forward to this film, but the problem is, like, okay, so I kept hearing, like, oh, it could be an Aragorn film, oh, it can be an Aragorn film, and I'm all like, how? And then I forgot, because, like, I remembered in the book, I forget if in the movie it's like this, but Gollum is like, he gets imprisoned by the elves, right? And if you remember when Frodo and Sam are, like, tying him up in the what's it called, in the two towers, he starts freaking out over the rope because it's elven. And this doesn't happen in the book, but in Return of the King, which half of that movie is actually the two towers still, but like in Return of the King, like, Gollum frames Sam for eating all the lembas bread. And Frodo's like, he doesn't eat it because it's elven. It's an elvish bread, right? So he has a thing with the elves where, like, he's like, I don't know if he's, like, allergic to, like, their shit or something, but it just, he fucking hates them. But he got caught in prison by the elves, and I completely forgot, and I'll tell you why I completely forgot. Aragorn was the one that put him in the elven prison in Mirkwood. And the reason I forgot is because it was half a fucking page.
What the heck?
And he didn't even
coming back.
Yeah, and so when they asked them, and the thing is, they kept talking. They would go back to so many times throughout Two Towers and Fellowship. Gollum was imprisoned by the elves. Gollum was imprisoned by the elves. Oh yeah, when Gollum escaped from the Mirkwood prison. Oh yeah, after the escape from the Mirkwood prison, where the elves are. Gollum got tortured by Sauron's people, right? They never, like, they don't go back and go, yeah, Aragorn was the one that fucking found, because it wasn't important. In fact, there's even a line in the book where, like, Frodo, Sam, or whoever the fuck was all like, tell us how the fuck you caught this son of a bitch. And he was like, huh, it's not that interesting. There's nothing to tell. That's literally, like, the fucking line from the book. So, the fact that they're going to make a whole... Yeah, no, there's going to be, like, hope to God. Just learn from I love the Hobbit movies. I'm making a video about the Hobbit movies right now. Don't make it 3 hours. There's no reason for it. If the movie needs to be literally an hour and a half, that's fine. Just it doesn't need to be 3 hours. It doesn't need to be epic.
Yeah, but here's the issue, right? It's Lord of the Rings. They're not gonna make it an hour and a half. They're gonna make it like at least 2.5 hours. Damn. Yeah. That was deep. That went in.
Yeah.
And your booty.
Andy Serkis is directing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, he did a lot of work on the Hobbit movies. He was the second unit director. For all three.
He also directed Venom 2.
Yeah.
Critically acclaimed Venom 2, of course. Yeah. I want to see. I think he'll do a way better job with this, just because, I mean, his connection with Frodo, with Gollum, that whole franchise goes way deeper than like the surface. Work. Yeah, you're right. And like on surface level, people might be like, "What the fuck?" They don't get it. But no, he has directing background. He's very well versed in understanding visual effects. He's an actual Lord of the Rings nerd. I mean, like, he's read like a lot of the books, and he's also done audiobooks. If anyone's interested in that, he's done audiobooks of the Silmarillion. Sure. The 3 Lord of the Rings books, The Hobbit. I don't know if I think he's done like maybe 1 or 2 more. But no, this guy like actually knows his shit when it comes to the world, the world of Middle Earth. So I'm very hopeful. I'm very hopeful for it. Yeah, same here. I'm very hopeful as well.
Also, this is just
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, this is such a complete side note, but it was such a cool thing that I found out that I needed to tell somebody. Did you know that Sauron is a shapeshifter?
What?
And Yeah, and not only that, he created werewolves in Middle Earth. And not only that, one of his favorite forms to take is a werewolf.
Since when is he a shapeshifter? Why doesn't he shapeshift in the show?
Because so like the movies and all that, like in the original books, Sauron, it's just the same thing as like in the movies, maybe even more so, where it's like Sauron isn't really there like at all. In fact, like in the books, you know how like in the movies he turns himself into a giant eye? Well, in the books it's not like that. He's just like so crippled. He's okay, so it's kind of complicated cuz
he's like old.
So like basically Sauron is pretty much an immortal being. So like Gandalf and like all the wizards, they're not people, they're not human beings. They're actually basically they're basically angels created by the god of Adra, which is the planet that Middle Earth is on, which is actually supposed to be the past representation of our planet. So like
yes,
Adra is actually just yeah, and like you can tell like on the maps the continents are like supposed to represent like our actual planet. But yeah, so basically Sauron is like I forget if he's like one of the angels, but there was one angel who's basically like a Lucifer figure. Something called Melek I think is his name, or Melekith, not like Melek I think is the name. And basically all these other like higher up beings underneath like their god Iluvatar, he basically was creating all these beings. So Iluvatar created the elves, and then these other beings created the dwarves, and then the humans. And Melek was like, well, fuck you guys aren't gonna let me create anything, I'll do it anyway. So he most likely made the orcs.
Right.
And then that brought upon Morgoth, who was basically like the Dark Lord that predated Sauron, and Sauron was actually his apprentice. And then Morgoth died or got defeated or whatever, and then Sauron basically took his place as like the Dark Lord, and he learned all his mischievous, devious secrets. Activities from Morgoth.
His little secrets.
Yeah, but it's nuts that like the Lord of the Rings books and like the Hobbit, like they don't really talk about Sauron. Like Sauron's supposed to be like this big evil presence, but he doesn't do anything. And there's there's a reason for it.
Sauron. I mean, you got the mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, in the show, in the Rings of Power, he's like young, I guess. So
yeah.
Wow.
But I think from what I understand of Rings of Power, he's also like in a shape shift, like he's in a form, like he's in a human form, like it's not actually how he looks. So like basically, like a lot of people are all like, what happened to Sauron after like, you know, Lord of the Rings, right? Basically, a lot of people think like, or like the biggest theory, I don't even know if it's like fully confirmed, but it seems like what's happened is like after the ring destroyed, that was like the last bit of real power he had. And like his spirit basically broke, and he's just like this like shadow figure that has like no power at all. Like it's just like nothing. And then he probably went to the east, like far off to the east, which would have been like what? Not Asia. Would it be Asia? I think so.
I don't know. I don't remember the map too well.
He becomes a shadow.
Like yeah, and like he's just like very weak,
dude. A Shadow Wizard money game. Yeah, my god,
my mind was blown because like I remember I was like I googled like a month or two ago. I was like, how fucking old is Gandalf, bro? And it was like 55,000 years old. I was like, that's a typo, right? No, homie's fucking 55,000 years old, and it's because he's not even a human being. In fact, Gandalf, like okay, there's a few times in the movies where he talks to Galadriel, right? And Galadriel calls him by a different name. That's his real name. That's his angel name. So Gandalf is a name that either he gave himself, so much information, or like the people gave him.
The name of Gandalf.
Yeah. There's so many other things I found out that were so cool, but we'll save it for another time. Continue.
My brain's...
We'll do one podcast that is just that. Yeah.
We should do a podcast.
My brain overloaded. It's like, huh?
Dude, it gets crazier from there. Right? That's why he was able to, like, when he died, he didn't actually die.
Basically, our next story is... Oh, dude, I'm sorry, but Christian, we have to move on.
We do have to move on. We gotta go. Kevin, why were you talking so long about Lord of the Rings?
You're the one who talks about Lord of the Rings.
You were literally the one that was
So
all like, Gandalf's an angel, you fucking weird.
Brad Pitt is making a movie about F1, which has a budget of $300 million.
Whoa, what the
Making
fuck?
And they're saying that the production for this film has been a fucking disaster.
What?
It is one of the most
fuck?
expensive films ever produced. Let me find.
Wait, is that the
F1
one with the
movie.
Rock? Or am I thinking of a different one?
No.
Oh yeah,
No,
that was like
this
the Santa Claus thing. This is different.
Ah, okay, never mind.
Wait. No, that wasn't Brad Pitt. That was Chris Evans in The Rock.
Yeah. No, I was
Yeah.
telling Kevin that's the
But-
one he was thinking about. Was like the Christmas movie. Wait, so what is this
yeah.
movie about? What's this movie about?
It's about an F1 Formula One driver.
Uh-huh.
I'll get you. I'll read right now the description. So join real. Come on, no, yes, I'll accept cookies.
Rockstar
want
cookies
cookies?
too.
Okay, maybe. Okay, this article don't give me shit. Okay, Brad
While
Pitt-
he's looking for that, I'm gonna give more Lord of the Rings lore,
Shut
so
up.
our audience doesn't grow
Okay,
bored.
so basically this film. Oh, okay. So here's the plot. Oh no, this is not the plot.
So Gandalf, the reason he actually
Shut
came
the
back
fuck
when
up.
he was
No!
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Enough with the Lord of the Rings.
Y'all know about the Blue Wizards?
Shut the
Where did they go? It's never answered.
Okay.
Blues,
From what we know, Brad Pitt says that he plays a guy who raced in the 1990s, who has a horrible crash, disappears, and then he's racing in other disciplines, and his Javier Bardem, who's also in the film, is playing his team owner. He contacts him. They're in last place. They gotta win big, and it's like a comeback story.
So every movie I've ever heard ever,
And
that's
That
like a
sounds-
sports thing.
Yep.
300 mil?
But the difference is the reason it's 300 mil is because they've slapped cameras everywhere, so you can see everything on all these cars. Everything. And the guy who directed Top Gun Maverick is directing this.
God damn, 300 million.
Yep. Yeah.
Kind
yeah.
of reminds me
300
how
million.
you said the way how you pronounce the star kind of reminds me of Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen sounds actually that's not too far off. It sounds like
It
sounds
kind
pretty
of
similar,
does.
to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna race and he's gonna die. Not really die, but he'll come back to race. And they're saying the production has been insane and crazy and bad and good. Yeah, that's F1.
But will it make
Well-
money back? That's the second question.
Yeah, like what's
Will it
so
make
bad
its
about
money?
the production?
Oh, just people are saying it's just like super chaotic. Reports from people who worked on set just saying there's a lot of miscommunication. There's a lot of setbacks like COVID, general stuff like that. But obviously on this scale, those issues just get amplified even more.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it's supposed to come out a while ago, but mainly because of COVID, it couldn't. But yeah, moving on from that, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes has finally released in theaters, and it opened with $129 million worldwide. Whew. And it is currently sitting at a box office return of. Please tell me, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes box office. What are you sitting at? Come on,
40
please
mil.
load. Wi-Fi. Take a guess.
You know, this reminds me of that time Sauron turned into a giant werewolf. You guys don't know how
Okay,
they did that?
all right.
Shut up.
Okay.
Please.
All right.
I don't want to hear
All right.
no more.
All right.
Fucking stupid wizards.
My brain is done with Lord of the Rings.
I don't want to hear no dumb wizards.
Did you know
Why
Gandalf actually
does
has
it
his own
go-
ring throughout the entirety of
Shut
the
the
movie?
Why
And
does
and the
it?
books?
Why doesn't Google just tell me the box office?
That's
local
fine.
Box office.
I think the box office right now is like
No, it-
150. Which reminds me, did you know the budgets to the Lord of the Rings movies?
No! I'm going. Oh my gosh, it's over 160. It's over 160. It's gonna
fuck
be close.
Dune.
It probably. Bro, this movie is oh my gosh. Well, I haven't gotten a chance to watch it in theaters. Christian has, but I did watch all the original Lord of the. I mean, Lord of the.
Oh my god!
No! I did watch all the original Planet of the Apes movies, and I gotta say, they're mostly okay. The first two are like interesting, then it kind of dies off, and then the Tim Burton one just really feels generic. It's just so generic, and it doesn't make sense.
No,
like at all. The ending is actually trash. But then the Matt Reeves came in, and wow, Rise was beautiful. Dawn was the best movie in the franchise, and War just makes it makes anybody cry. Caesar is such a good role model.
Yes,
this new one has released. Also, it's interesting because now that I've watched the original ones, I can see the inspiration for like a lot of these things, and it's kind of cool to see that, because then it's like, oh, that's why they call him Caesar. Oh, that's why they do this.
Caesar salad.
Yeah. But, yeah, I can't believe they named a salad after him. How does that work?
What an honor,
bro!
Wow.
Monkey Jesus gets monkey salad.
Monkey Jesus gets monkey salad.
Bro, straight up Monkey Jesus, bro. Straight up. But
Jesus.
Now that the movie's out, Christian, what did you think of the film?
Well, okay. First of all, before I get into spoilers, you know how like Caesar's an ape, right?
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee you Sauron can turn into one too, like straight up.
Okay.
All right, I'm getting into spoilers. We going for it. All right, now
all right, spoiler territory.
All right. So first of all, dude, this movie, like, I loved it. It was up to par with Dawn and War, and there was just so much more action than I think most of the other ones, which I like. Maybe they do have the same amount of action, but like they're spread out more evenly throughout the film. I really liked the pacing. I know some people complain that the movie slowed down a bit here and there, but I never felt like it was. I never felt like it was a bother. Like, it was very nice moments, and it's not like it ever slowed down for so long that it was like, oh my god, get to the next thing. I know some people didn't like the human character, I don't really think I don't know if you're really supposed to like her. I think it's up for debate, really. But I guess I heard more complaints about how people felt about her overall, and I get it. I mean, like, by the end of the movie, it's very ambiguous to how you're supposed to feel about her. I mean, obviously, she's kind of doing some really shady things to the characters in this movie, but then you kind of look at why she's doing it, and you're like, oh, okay, but then you're kind of like, whoa, are you any better than all these other, villains that are around? Like Proximus Caesar, who's fucking crazy. This guy was nuts, dude. This guy was a fucking terror. But the thing was, like, it's weird because some of the things he was saying, like, you can get behind. You're all like, whoa, you're right. And then he's a complete and utter cultist who has, like, multiple wives and is, like, killing motherfuckers left and right. And then you're all like, hell no, dog. What the fuck are you doing? Calm the fuck down. And then he's doing full-on blasphemy of Caesar, calling himself Proximus Caesar. And then he's, like, giving, like was it Sunday services out on the courtyard? Dude, the nuts. Like, he's just letting loose. But he was scary. But he was also very charismatic. And like I said, there's some aspects about the character where you're like, okay, I get what you're coming from. You're not doing it in the right way, and you're obviously a selfish cunt. But like, I get the where your intentions might have been at some point. If it's up for interpretation if this guy was just always a dick. But the first things that I really liked right away was the main character, Noah. Awesome character. Like, I don't care how basic, like, the storyline is. I'm always going to be a sucker for, like, a character that's, like, considered weak or scared and, like, becoming, like, very strong and resilient. It's, like, probably my favorite type of character arc for, like, anything. That's why I love Bilbo Baggins so much. Yeah, I had to drop another fucking Lord of the Rings. Right? Goddamn! But basically, Noah was just awesome. Like, what a joy. Like, he's just this sweet little guy. He's just trying to, appease his father. Something like everyone can relate to is just wanting to fucking please your parents, and the issues he was having with being able to connect with his father, and the path he went on after his entire village gets destroyed, his father dies. It's like you know, you're just rooting for him. You want him to be able to get his people back, his best friends, his mother, his whole tribe, like, and you know, he's the most unlikely person to do it, and I just find that so awesome. And I don't care how many times that trope is used, I will always love it. And the way it sets up the world building is just like, this is what I've really wanted to see. Like all these hints within Dawn especially, a little bit in War, just like how the world is after this apocalypse. But now, like, we're actually 300 years after all of Caesar's little shenanigans, and it's just like, yeah, this is it. This is what, like, all those movies were really building up to, and it just finally feels like, oh wow, like all those movies really were just like really did such great groundwork to just let this movie run. Like, just let this movie go as like creative as it wanted to go, and it really did. I mean, just the way everything, like the way the state of the world is, how like there's skyscrapers and they're just like covered in like moss and growth and like all this stuff, where they kind of just look like giant trees, and like you can barely make out like the freeways that are underneath the what's it called, like the roads. Yeah, and it's just like all this stuff that's just really visually interesting. And then just how much practical effects there are. Like, you can tell that the village where the apes are from is like practically made. You can tell that like there's just sets made. You can tell that they shot in real environments. You can tell that like that like things were like done for real, and it just felt so tangible. And like, this is hands down the best effects of the year, and it might actually be like, I don't know, a lot of people say it's the best. I still think War has the best effects out of any of the Apes movies. Maybe I'm gonna rewatch it again on Sunday, so maybe my opinion will change about that. But yeah, I really don't have any complaints with this movie. Like, I would really almost go as far to say it's like almost the perfect movie. Like, in my opinion, obviously, I know people are gonna nitpick and have problems with it, but I literally, there's nothing for me to complain about. Like, I don't even have like a nitpick. I don't have a single nitpick about this movie. Like, you can't put a gun to my head and be like, think of something to complain about. There just really isn't. It was just a very, very well made movie, and it's made me really excited to see where the future of the franchise goes to, because they say they have 9 movies planned out, and honestly, fuck yeah.
9 more movies?
Yeah, but none of them have been bad. So I'm like, fuck yeah, bring it the fuck on. Give me fucking 20. Like, holy shit. Like, if you're gonna keep bringing, even if it's just the same amount of excellence, fucking hell, yeah, absolutely. I mean, don't be doing any stupid TV show spin-offs. Don't be doing any spin-offs at all. Just have a story. Do it in trilogies, just how like Caesar had his story, Noah can have his story, and then like just keep telling trilogy stories, and yeah, you'll do something really fun and interesting. And the ending just had me so exciting, where it felt like a complete movie, where there's just enough of like an ambiguousness. That's not a word, but I'm gonna coin it. Like, there's enough ambiguous aspects at the end where it's like, okay, clearly the story has wrapped. It did everything it needed to do. And if there was never another movie in this franchise again, and that's the way it ended, like, that's fine. Because that story was completed. Like, that the movie's story was completed. All the arcs were tied up. And I'm just hoping that this movie makes a shitload of money and we can get another one, and that they can continue with the storylines that they have set forth, because this shit rocked. So for me, it gets a fucking 10 out of 10. I don't give a fuck. It was so good. It is so fucking good. 10 out of 10. Probably my favorite movie so far of the year, but honestly, I forgot what other movies I've seen this year. But for right now, off the top of my head, we'll just say it's my favorite movie of the year so far. So yay me, and yay Planet of the Apes, and shout out Lord of the Rings. And Kevin, what'd you think about it?
Yeah.
I can't say anything about it. I
Yeah.
haven't watched anything. I don't know nothing too much about Planet of the Apes. I just
Like
know
he
that
said,
monkey take over Earth.
take over.
Monkey angry. Monkey becomes New World.
Hell yeah.
You know who
That's
else
how
is
I
going to
see
take
it.
over?
But
Well, the police are going to take over us because they're right outside
Oh my
this
god.
damn door. Once again,
Guys,
every week.
that's not
Why
the
do they always do this
police.
to us? Why?
That's Sauron.
because they got a notification talking about fucking Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god, it's Sauron outside. Oh shit. Well, we're screwed. Oh no. Christian, this is what you get for talking about blue wizards and blue angels and rings.
Where
and,
did the
and
blue
shadow
wizards
wizards
go?
And oh my god. My name is Neco, aka Prince Production.
My name is Kevin, aka Dr. Thick.
Did you guys actually know that the color systems of the wizards is not a ranking? It's like it's a job position. So like the white wizards have like a specific like job that they have to do, and
I
like the
hope
gray
you guys-
wizards have another one.
I hope
And
you
so
guys enjoy this
basically,
podcast. We got some stuff. We got some new plans for this podcast coming in the future. Some very exciting plans. As long as Christian might get kicked out for talking too much about Lord of the Rings, but it's okay. Who knows? Maybe we'll give him an episode dedicated to just Lord of the Rings,
where the fuck did they
and it's just him, nobody else.
Where are the blue wizards?
But yeah,
My name is Caesar, also known as APS Entertainment, and one day the entertainment will be God. God bless J.R.R. Tolkien and fuck Dune. See ya!
Okay,
thank you for listening. Like I said, big plans coming soon. See ya.
See ya. Thank you for tuning in.
Deuces.